If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out. Now, in this case right here, right, there's a brother, right? And he stands in front of the judge. You know, he pled guilty to his crimes. First, let's just get that out the way. You know, they got me, I'm caught. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna plead guilty, right? Understanding that when you plead guilty, you're throwing yourself at the mercy of the court if you don't have a deal that's in writing saying that, hey, this how much time I'm looking at, this how much time they only can give me and stuff like that, you know. But when you plead guilty without anything written down, you throwing yourself at the mercy of the court. And in this case right here, this is what happened, right? Now, this brother stood up in front of the judge and told the judge, hey, I went and committed all these crimes and stuff like that because, you know, I got into a drug debt. Yeah, I was on a drug binge and I owed this drug dealer $1,500 and he told me he gonna kill me. So being that he said he was gonna kill me, I just figured, you know what I'm saying, I go commit crimes against other people's to pay this drug dealer, right? Now, to the conscious mind, that just sounds like, come on, bruh. And not saying that he lying, he could be telling the truth. I don't know, but come on, like your logic, your reasoning for committing crimes against innocent peoples, it don't register to tax-paying citizens, faithful members of society, right? So now, I need y'all to watch this video, right? And I'm talking about my gangsters and you know what I'm saying, my people that's in that black market, you know what I'm saying, drug dealing, pimping, whatever you doing, right? I need you to watch this video probably 100,000 times, right? Because maybe this video right here will give you some understanding of how they gonna play you when you get inside that courtroom. Check it out.
Is that 43 and a half years?
I don't think there's any half. 43 straight, right?
Bullshit, man. Ooh, get out of here, man. Fuck out of here, man. Bullshit, man. Fucking bullshit, man. You fucked up, man. Bullshit, man.
Thanks for that.
Fuck, man.
Mr. Butler, ma'am, deputy, ma'am. Action card, let it go. Let it go. Anything further, Mr. Butler?
Yeah. Y'all seen that? The woman said 43 years. No, not 4 to 3 years. 43 years. Football numbers, right? Now, the name of the brother is Robert Howse, right? He's only 24 years old. The man been on the earth 24 years. And the judge just gave him 43 years in the penitentiary. She done gave this man more time in the penitentiary than he's been living in the free world. And you wonder why he act like that. Y'all heard the brother yelling, screaming. He understand it's over with. The laughing, giggling, kicking it, gang, and all that old type of stuff, you know, it's over with. Because news reports are saying that he a part of a gang in Cleveland called the Heartless Felons, right? And, you know, from my understanding, the Heartless Felons is a penitentiary gang that end up going to the street and they just, you know, they renegades. They just reckless, right? So here it is, right? He doing all this yelling. He can't believe what just happened. He's worried about me. Why you do this to me, Judge? How could you give me all this time? I just told you I was in a bind. Why give me all this time? And y'all seen his lawyer just sitting there. It's regular programming to them. Yeah, we send guys to penitentiary for their life all the time. It's nothing. So he's me. Why y'all doing this to me? This is not right. And all that crying, yelling and all that. But he's not thinking about his victims. He's not thinking about his victims. And we got to understand something. This man right here did not kill no one. So let's get that understood, right? But you would think, 43 years, you would think, oh, he had to kill something. He shot something. He did something. No. All this man did was home invasion robberies. That's it. But with a gun, though. And I'm talking about, I don't care what state you in. Home invasions with a firearm, they trying to lay you down. Now, I guarantee you, he did not understand that he was facing that much time. When he was out there committing them crimes and stuff like that, you know, criminals, they don't stop at the law library and say, okay, I'm home invading peoples. I'm robbing peoples. I'm doing carjackings. I'm pimping. I'm selling this amount of dope. You know, criminals don't go to the law library and look at the crimes that they are committing. Even though I don't agree with crime, but I want to make a suggestion to you criminals. Whatever you doing, take your ass to the law library and look it up and see how much time you facing for the crimes that you are committing. Listen, and let me explain to you why, because I don't want everybody to get it misconstrued, right? Don't get it misconstrued. The reason why I'm telling you criminals, gangsters, gangbangers, pimps, drug dealers, whatever you doing, right? Swipers, whatever you doing, to go look at the crimes that you committing and seeing how much time that you can get, it might make you reconsider the crimes that you doing. It might make you look, and you get to looking in that law book. Okay, I'm selling ounces of dope at a time. Damn. First degree, I'm looking at 25 years for an ounce of dope. Oh, I'm doing home invasion robberies. Damn, they get sentenced me up to 40 years in the penitentiary for running in the crib. That might make you reconsider the crimes that you're doing. That might make you say, you know what, this ain't my life right here. I gotta do something different. I need to become a legit hustler, not an illegal hustler. You feel me? So I want to make that suggestion to my gangsters, to my drug dealers, my pimps, my swipers. If you out there committing crimes, take your ass to the law library and see how much time you looking at. Because like I said, you might change your mind. Hopefully that you will. Now, the brother that just got 43 years, y'all ain't gonna believe what he got. I'm talking about from the robbery, right? You would think that this man done ran up in the house, took $500,000 in cash, $3 million in jewelry, guns, drugs. You know, you would think that it was the heist of the century. To get 43 years, you would believe that this man hit the heist of the century. You know what he got? A very small amount of money. He got some camera equipment, some alcohol, and I believe he stole a gun. For 43 years in the penitentiary. 43 years in the penitentiary. For that, come on, man. Come on. Now, another thing we got to consider, because we got to look at the whole story, y'all. The man that he happened to rob one of the houses, right? Because he ran in one house and he came up from, he was in the woman's house. The woman walks inside her bedroom. He jumps up with the gun. She dipped out, yelling, ran in the bathroom, locked the door, called 911. Hey, right? So he broke up out of there. He couldn't get nothing. He go back to the same neighborhood. This time, he robs a football player. Jurevicius. Anybody know him? He's a champion, right? He robs him. Puts a gun to jurevicius, right? Jurevicius raw. Man, I know football. I mean, he raw, right? He's a champion, right? He robs jurevicius, right? Takes his camera equipment, takes his alcohol, takes a gun, and then tell Joe, hey, look, we going up in the house. Who all up in the house? Joe tell him, hey, man, my wife and kids in the house. All right, come on, we going in the house. Joe wasn't going for it. He broke. Took a run for it. Got up in the crib, locked the door. He called the police. 2 days later, they arrested Robert Howse. Guess how easy it was to find this young man? 24 years old. Guess how easy it was? This man was out of the penitentiary on parole, and he had a GPS monitoring bracelet on his ankles. Yeah, me too, y'all. I'm like, what? Wait, hold on. Hood educated. Say that again. All right, I'll say it again. The boy had a GPS monitoring bracelet on his ankles, y'all. Committing all these crimes with a GPS monitor on. And then got the nerve to act crazy in the courtroom and all that old type of stuff. Like, let me say this right here, y'all. It's an unfortunate situation. And it's sad all the way around the board, with the victims and with this young brother. But at the same time, I can't sympathize with him. And let me explain to y'all why. Can you imagine you in your humble abode, your home, your kids, your wife, your family, and there's a stranger in your house or trying to get into your house with a gun? Nah, That's just the worst, right? I can't sympathize with nothing like that, because for the simple fact, I got kids, I got a wife, you know what I'm saying? This is my home. This is the safest place in the world for me. And you invading that. All because you say you in a debt. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm a faithful member of society. I'm paying my taxes. I work hard for mine. Ain't taking nothing from nobody. Now you come in my house with a gun, traumatizing me for the rest of my life, then doing the same thing to my kids and my wife, and ain't no telling what you gonna do if you in the house and you starting to, getting a little freaky. You see what I'm saying? It just, I can't sympathize with it. I don't agree with it. Once upon a time in my life, I couldn't understand that, because I was Robert. You know what I'm saying? Robert Howse. I was him. So I couldn't look at it from a victim standpoint. I couldn't look at it from an innocent person standpoint. I only can look at it from my standpoint, because it's all about me and my problems and how I've been hurt and what I got going on. You see what I'm saying? But now that I done matured and done became a classic man, not only that, a tax-paying citizen, a faithful member of society, now I see things from the righteous standpoint. versus the illegal and the gangster standpoint. We gotta look at the whole picture, y'all. We gotta look at it. Now, again, let me say this before I get up out of here. You youngsters, y'all need to watch that video 50,000 times.
7, the kidnapping, I sentenced you to 11 years, plus 3 years for the gun. Count 8, the having a weapon while under disability, I sentenced you to 36 months. Counts 9 and 10, there are no sentences because they merged with count 5. Count 11, the disrupting public service, a felony of 4th degree, I sentence you to 12 months. The gun specifications on counts 1, 5.
Is that 43 and a half years?
I don't think there's any half. 43 straight, right?
Bullshit, man. Ooh, get out of here, man. Fuck out of here, man. Bullshit, man. Fucking bullshit, man. You fucked up, man. Bullshit, man.
Thanks for that.
Fuck, man.
Mr. Butler, ma'am, deputy, ma'am. Actually, Carter, let go. Anything further, Mr. Butler?
Judge,
Because you gotta understand, right now, that is not you. You enjoying yourself, committing your crimes, doing what you're doing, whatever. Everything is fine and dandy. But understand, one day, if you keep committing crimes and doing that shit you doing, that boy Robert that you seen on that camera in that courtroom, that can be you. This hood educated, not lame related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. Listen, y'all, don't forget to subscribe to my new channel. The link is going to be pinned in the comment section. So at the top of the comment section, hit that link. It's going to take you to the channel. Y'all subscribe. Now, if I said anything that caused any of y'all to think, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already, and hit that like button for me. If you're feeling generous, please send a donation because I really appreciate it. Now, before I depart, let me give a shout out to some of the blessings that I received this week. Let me give a shout out to Run the Plays for the $20 cash app. I appreciate that, sister. Let me give a shout out to Donald Redford II for the $5 cash app. Appreciate that, bruh. Let me give a shout out to Asheri President for the $10 cash app. I appreciate that, sis. Let me give a shout out to Charlotte Smoke for the $5 cash app. I appreciate that too, sister. This is hood educated, not lame related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there.